Hey 7th grade MME Language Arts students, this is Mr. Kern, and I have the 5th installment of our video series here, and this one is all about how to make a blog post on your website. The first thing that you want to do is go into your Weebly app right up here, and then it should open up to this page. If you end up being brought into the edit site page so it looks like this, all you have to do is go to the Done button in the top left hand corner, and that will pull you out back to this site where you can see your stats. And this is where we're going to access the blog features of your website. So first you're going to go down to the bottom left hand corner of the screen where it says blog and click on that button there. And then we are going to have this screen pop up, and this is where we have all the different options for your blogs. If you have multiple blogs on your website, all of those tabs will be up here. And then you have published, scheduled, and drafts, 3 different categories for your blogs. We're mostly going to deal with the published and the drafts sections. The schedule would be if you wanted something to come out at a certain point in time, and that doesn't really fit our purposes. If you log in and you don't have any blogs yet and you haven't made any posts, over on the right hand side it'll say you have no blogs or no posts yet, and then a little blue button will say create one, and that's what you want to click on. If you already have blogs published, what you want to do is go up to this plus button in the top right hand corner and click on that. So that will bring you into your blog page, and this is where you'll create your next blog post. You can change the header up in this section here, and you can, but you want to keep that consistent, so make sure that that says character change blog so it matches our resources on the teacher site. And then down here is where you'll post a title. So let's say that we're making the first blog post, so let's label that chapters 1 and 2. So that we know which chapters you're discussing and referring to. Now, down below, the blog post itself in this area is going to be just like a regular document on Weebly. So if you want to add text or a photo or anything, you want to go up to the build button in the top right hand corner, hit build, and then you're going to go and drag down whatever you want. I want the text box just because I want to keep it simple with a nice editable text blog here. So here's where you'll be able to type your text, the main content of your site. So I'll just say Sukhan feels isolated. So that'll be just the beginning of a blog. If you want an example, make sure you go to the teacher webpage and we have an example blog there for you. Now just a couple things to remember. The blogs have had a history of crashing and people are losing content. So a couple things you can do to prevent that from happening. You can go up and click the Done button, and that will automatically give you a couple of options, so you can hit Done and then Save Draft. And then that will put that draft into this Drafts section here where you can grab it and then use that and go back in and edit. So I suggest that you do that every 2 to 3 sentences just to make sure that you keep all of the work that you're creating, because it would really be a hassle if you lost it. And then when you're finished, you can go up to this Post button in the top right hand corner and hit Post. And then make sure that it goes through all the steps here. Make sure that this processes the whole way through, and then you can click Done. If you follow both of those steps, it should make sure that your work is saved and you shouldn't have lost anything. Now if we want to check out that blog post, we'll go to Home, go to Edit Site, and it looks like my reflector isn't working, but you would just go through the Edit Site page and go to the blog itself, and you should see that the blog post has been updated and you can see it directly on your site. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and good luck blogging.